This is the VEILZOR wireless rechargeable ergonomic keyboard. Let's take it out of the box. In the box you get the user manual. Here is of course the keyboard itself, some accoutrements for it. Over here is the charging cable. Remember, like I said, it is rechargeable USB to USB-C. That plugs in the back of the keyboard there, and then you plug that into a regular USB port in order to charge it. It's wireless, so you get the dongle over here that again just plugs into a regular USB port. We've seen these before like that for these wireless type devices. If you don't have a regular USB port, they give you this adapter which is USB-C to USB. So that way, in the event that you only have a USB-C port, that can plug in like that. You can also use this with the charging cable if all you have available is a USB-C port. So that plugs in to give you the wireless of that. The keyboard, like I said, is rechargeable. Here it is here. It's ergonomic. It has kind of a hump in the middle like that to make it a little bit more ergonomic as such. Built-in wrist rest on it. A couple of quick launch keys right over there. On the back of it, on-off switch for the keyboard as well as the charging port. And of course you do have the flip out feet right over there that you can use. In fact, let's flip those out for a minute and see how it is with that out. Yeah, I like that. The keyboard also has a U-shaped opening there, and that is there so you can put a tablet or a phone right in there like that. So you can have whatever on the screen there and do that. Another thing is, if your phone supports OTG support, USB on the go, then you can use this guy like that, plug into your phone if it's USB-C, for example, and type just using it with your phone, or you can use it with, of course, a computer as such. The keyboard is RGB. Okay, so it lights up. We're going to show you that in a bit. There's 7 colors and 3 RGB modes, and that's accessed using the function button over here along with M1, M2, M3 right there. Now this is a sort of, typically they call it a 70%. This is a little bit larger than that. It's more like an 80 or 85%. You still get the keypad and your nav keys right here, your arrow keys. But some other keys, like the home key, for example, is missing. There are 90 keys on this keyboard. But you can still get that by using function and the 7 on there. It does say home on that. So that way you still have access to all of the different keys on there. Now the battery in here is 2,000 milliamp hours. It's got a 200-hour standby, recharges in 3 to 4 hours. And it has approximately a 7-day working time. So typically you'll need to charge it about once a week. Of course, that's going to bear in mind the RGB lights. If you're using those, that will use more battery. In fact, it has a battery saver function, so after 90 seconds it's going to blank that out, and that way it'll save battery power on there. It is a standard rubber dome keyboard like that. It's nothing special as such as far as that goes, but of course we're going to test that all out. So let me get a laptop, we'll hook this up, I'll show you the RGB modes and that, and then of course we'll test it out. So we'll test out the RGB modes again, function M1, and that'll turn it on. That's what you get right there. It just fades through, does its thing just like that. You can type, nothing different changes with the lights, so that's all good there. And we can go to M2, and that's just red. And if you hit M2 again, you can do green and blue and yellow, cyan, magenta, white, and back to red. And then you can do M3, where now when you type, it kind of goes out from wherever you type. Like that. So that's kind of nice as well like that. I think for our purposes we'll do M1 and just let it kind of do its thing right there. And now we'll do a typing test. All right, here we go. I'm going to make some mistakes because you do too. It's quite all right. And that's pretty much it. And what I wrote is, this is a test of the VEILZOR wireless rechargeable keyboard. RGB modes are very nice, something for everyone, which I did misspell over there, so we'll just go and make believe that didn't happen. Key feel is about what is expected with the rubber dome technology. All around, hey, it works. RGB is nice. What I really like is that it's rechargeable. If you have a wireless keyboard, a lot of them take batteries, AAA's usually this time. These days, they go dead after a while, usually right in the middle of what you're doing. And then you need new batteries. And if you don't have any, maybe you could scrounge them out of a TV remote or something to get by until you get some. But with this, it's rechargeable. You just plug it in and you're good to go. Nothing that you need to worry about with that. The wireless technology is 2.4 gigahertz, so it's very, very low latency and should be good for most purposes. Not, of course, always, but under most circumstances, it's going to be great for really, really mission-critical stuff. Maybe gaming, perhaps. There might be a bit of a delay that could perhaps impact your techniques within the game. But otherwise, hey, it's a nice keyboard. I like the fact that it has the groove there, so you can stick your phone or whatever in there, or tablet. And it's nice, again, if your phone supports USB OTG, which most of them these days do, you can plug that dongle right into your phone, and hey, now you got a whole keyboard for your phone or your tablet to make it a lot easier to use. So all around, a pretty nice keyboard, and as you can see, the lights have gone out because I haven't used it, but when you press the key again, it comes right back. All around, a very nice keyboard from VEILZOR. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description where you can find the item available for sale on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.